Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. I'm your host, Karma, and in today's video, we'll be looking at games that give us complete liberty. Yes, the 10 best open-world games for PC, PlayStation, and consoles, Episode 3. Now, let's not increase your curiosity and dive right into the video.
I never asked you your name.
Max. My name is Max.
Mad Max, released on the 1st of September 2015 on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox. So, the game would be around a guy named Max who'd be mad. That's what I thought when I first heard the name of the game, but obviously I was wrong. Actually, the game is about a guy named Mac Rockantansky, who progresses through the wasteland, building a vehicle called the Magnum Opus, to battle with a gang of raiders, led by Scarborough's Scrotus. But for what? To reach the storied Plains of Silence, to get peace. Looking at the game story now, I think I was not that wrong when I called Max mad. The game mainly focuses on vehicular combat and is set in an open-world, world-apocalyptic environment to make things more intense. Even your vehicle only can destroy enemy vehicles by collision, but you can also use flamethrowers, turbo boosts, and sniper rifles to make your task easier. Cross the limit of madness to find peace. Oh, it's so confusing.
Those with resources rule the wasteland. And Scrotus and his war boys are the ones in control.
The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts.
Assassin's Creed Origin, released on the 27th of October 2017 on PC and PlayStation. And here it is, the 10th installment of the Assassin's Creed series finally makes its place on our list today. I always wanted to list that on our open worlds game lists, but ran out of time. But today is the day of its rocking introduction. So clap with me. Enough boasting. Coming back to the topic, it's a very interesting story about an Egyptian couple, Baid of Siwa and Aya, who unravels the origins of a millennia-long conflict between the Hidden Ones and the Order of the Ancients while seeking revenge for their son's death. In the game, you'll be Bayek, and you'll be completing missions and side quests to progress through the intriguing story of the game. You can freely explore the open world of fictional Egypt on foot, horseback, camelback, or even boat, whatever you like. Combat has been made fierce with swords, horse fighting, and melee. Plus, the graphics. I just love them. It's like using math in real life, a very rare thing, for me at least.
We conquered this land and built.
And the demigods began to fall, starting with Godwyn the Golden.
Elden Ring, released on the 25th of February 2022 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Looking for something new, fresh, and exciting? We've got you, Elden Rings. It's a high-graphic action role-playing game that takes you to the magical adventures of the world of Elden. In the game, you create and control a customizable character who is on his way to repair the Elden Ring and become the new Elden Lord. In order to get what you want, you'll have to engage yourself in vast exploration and fierce combat that'll test you to your best. Talking about exploration, players can travel the open world on foot or using your mount, Torrent. Combat has been a highlight of the game as it's quite immense and intensifying. You can fight enemies, dragons, and other deadly creatures using your sword, magic spells, and other interesting weapons. This game has been ranked as one of the best PC games of the year, and I can see clear reasons for that.
Thou shouldst take the crown.
Careful, little one.
Sea of Thieves, released on the 20th of March 2018 on PC and Xbox. The sea belongs to the thieves. Is there any doubt about that? I don't think so. If you have, try this once and say that again. This action-adventure game published by Microsoft Studios is all about the life of a pirate like Jack Sparrow who sets on his quest to take voyages from different trading companies. Now, don't say that you don't know Jack Sparrow. He's Captain Jack Sparrow. No one can catch him. Coming back to the game, it's played in a shared world, which means you can encounter other players throughout the game. Now, whether you shake hands with them or destroy them is all your choice. The game can be played online with your friends in duo or squad mode too. In duo, you and your friend will control a nimble sloop, while in a squad, you can sail a galleon in the sea as well. Before going out, make sure to appoint your roles, because once you're under attack, there's no time for this.
It's time for us to take a dive.
Tommy! Been too long.
GTA Vice City, released on the 29th of October 2002 on PC, PS2, and Xbox. Old as gold. That's what this game purely stands for. It's been over 2 decades since its release, but still, GTA Vice City pops up almost every time when we talk about the best open world games for PC. This gem from Rockstar Studios revolves around the thrilling life stories of a gangster named Tommy Vercetti, who explores the large open world of Vice City. Tommy works with, and against, various criminal organizations to slowly gain more power, and ultimately become the only boss in the town by eliminating others. For that, you'll need to complete different linear as well as side missions, some within the required time.
Listen to me. The time to take over this town is now. It's all out there waiting for us.
No Man's Sky, released on the 8th of August 2016 on PC, PlayStation, and Switch. Yes, we know this. The sky is of no man's except those who have the courage to make it theirs. I'm talking about the astronauts here. But let me come to the point and talk about this action-adventure survival game in which the universe has more than 18 quintillion planets. Yeah, 18 quintillions. You heard it right. The game was designed around 5 major pillars that include exploration, survival, combat, trading, and base building. In the game, you can freely roam around and do anything you want on any of the 18 quintillion planets. Each planet has its own ecosystem with unique flora and fauna, and you can engage with various alien species there and either trade or combat. The game progresses either when you mine for resources to power and improve your equipment, or when you follow the game's overarching plot by seeking around the mystery of Atlas. Each has its own stuff. Play and know. Forza Horizon 4, released on the 28th of September 2018 on PC and Xbox. Who told you that open world games are only about action, survival, and killing? That neighbor aunt who doesn't want you to have real fun, right? I knew it. Well, worry not, as I've got you one amazing open world that has nothing to do with killing and all. It's all about racing. That too on an extreme level. I'm talking about Forza Horizon 4. Set in the fictionalized areas of Great Britain, the game allows you to explore a vast open world environment in your wide collection of cars. Unlike other old school racing games, this one features a special router creator using which you can create races using completely customized routes. No more driving your car in the same memorized route every time. Hooray! Oops, I just forgot to introduce the main feature of the game. The dynamic weather system that changes in-game weather and makes the game so realistic. Now, go and tell that aunt that you know right now about this game because you've subscribed to Game Perfection.
そうですか。それじゃ仕方ありませんね。
Yakuza 0, released on the 12th of March 2015 on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Do you know about the bubble era of Japan? It was the time when Japan's economic industry experienced a heavy phase of inflation. During this time, many illegal and unethical things happened, and one of those things was Kazuma Kiryu. He is obviously the protagonist of the game's story, and you'll be the one controlling him. You'll need to help him get that empty lot at any cost and build his empire. But this won't be easy. Your enemies will be the various factions of Yakuza, and you must eliminate them to proceed further. You can do this by freely walking around the open worlds of Kamurocho and Sotenbori, interacting with other characters, doing side quests, and playing several mini-games inside. Along with Kazuma, there is one more playable character in the game, Goro Majima, whom you can control at predetermined points during the story. Japanese action is no less than anything, I must say.
何しに来たんや、サガ。お前、人を一人殺せるか。殺し。
Terraria, released on the 16th of May 2011 on PC. I've always believed in happy starting, and that's exactly what we're doing today by listing Terraria the first on today's list. By looking at its gameplay videos, one can easily be fooled about it being a very simple and boring game. Actually, it's a very interesting and engaging 2D sandbox that revolves around real-life elements such as exploration, survival, crafting, building, combat, mining, and so on. Another feature of the game is that it can be played in both single-player and multiplayer modes, which gives you more liberty in doing what you want. Unlike your cousin aunt. Talking about the story of the game, it starts in a procedurally generated world where you'll be spawned with some basic tools and a non-playable character as your guide. Although it'll try its best to help you understand different aspects of the game, it won't be playing on your behalf, so make your decisions wisely.
The sunset, the day is ending.
Death Stranding, released on the 8th of November 2019 on PC and PlayStation. I'm glad to present to you the first Strand open world game on today's list, if it is so. If not Strand, it's an action game for sure, which is filled with well-known actors such as Norman Reedus, Lindsay Wagner, and Troy Baker. The game is set in the fictional United States following a cataclysmic event that has caused destructive creatures from other worlds to roam on Earth. Everything is destroyed, and there's hardly any means of communication. One of those hardly means include you, Sam Porter Bridges. You are a courier who is tasked with delivering supplies to isolated colonies and reconnecting them via a wireless communication network. You need to deliver the supplies to more and more colonies and reconnect them to level up your character and become stronger and more reliable. But this won't be easy, as your enemies won't be simple humans this time. These will be super strong aliens from different planets who, once you're spotted, can tear you apart. That's why, save your bum if you can.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
With this one, we've come to the end of the video. I believe you enjoyed watching the video and got some games on your list for sure. If yeah, then like the video and subscribe to the channel, as we'll keep bringing such videos for you. Promise. See you soon in the next video, buddies. Till then, peace off. Peace off.